I am Ransom Rider, playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. Guardians, I have recently been in D1, Destiny, the original Destiny. I really just kind of consider them one big game. Bungie merged them. Shout out to Bungie for creating this phenomenal world that we get to play in. Graphically, the gameplay, the gunplay, the character development, the folks that we run into along the way. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm 100% a fan. Bungie, thank you for creating this. Now, today, I want to just run in and do some things. I'm playing catch up. Not ketchup and fries, but just catch up. I want to go in and be social in case someone wants to hang out with me. I want to be social, so I'm going public. Public. And let's see if anyone's on that I know. Vol is on. I will invite him. Invite to gameplay. We have a few other folks. Baggy Boy, Masters, Raymond. Hello, hello. And I've got some folks in my friends list who are playing. Shout out to each and every one of them. We Guardians have to stick together. Be good to one another. We got to be good to one another. Now, I want to go in and just, as I said, catch up and talk about what is the recipe for success in Destiny? A Destiny recipe for success. I've been working in the Destiny official cookbook, but in game, this is in game. What's the recipe for success? I'm going to say it's a lot of practice. It is a lot of practice. And just taking some time to set your character up with mods, your seasonal artifact. Back in the day, we did not have seasonal artifacts. You've heard the story. Walking to school 10 miles, uphill both ways, that kind of thing. But really, Guardians, there was a time where we didn't have the artifact. We weren't able to really fine-tune and take a look at everything and say, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for this encounter. When we go into a nightfall, a Grandmaster nightfall, raids, in-game content, we really take a look at what we're wearing and say, hey, can we do better? Can the mods be better? Can I fine-tune my artifact? Now, Vol has joined me. Thank you, Vol. Shout out to you. I want to go right in and just do a warm-up in the Vanguard playlist. I've done none of these this week. I mean, what have I been doing? I have none of these completed. None. Now, I'm excited to go into these strikes because having completed a bunch of strikes, several, in D1, Destiny, the other day, Destiny, I'm going to say it out loud. If you disagree with me, good. Let's talk about it. Destiny 1, it's rough. It is very rough. And it's still rough today. I go back with my recipe for success skills from just continuous practice. And I still have a long way to go. I'm climbing up. But I'm going to say,
eyes up. The Cabal have been holding off waves of hive for weeks.
I'm going to say, Destiny, it's rough, it's tough, it's challenging. I had a blast. Watch those legendary strikes that I did in Destiny 1, because man, oh man, it was an absolute blast to get to revisit. I did not check my weaponry. Talk about a recipe for success. Check your weapons. Check your weapons.
After this one, maybe we can pick up some bounties. I was trying to get some of those, but I don't have any. Get paid what we're doing.
All right. Who do you need from? Everybody?
Well, if we're doing strikes, I need Zabalas for sure.
All right. Well, we're just running a few of them.
I was
We're
running
warming
like
up,
a
Val.
couple
We're
of
warming
sectors.
up.
Yeah. I'd only done 5 of the little law sectors.
For the haunted, you're saying?
Yeah, I was running those.
I don't want a turtle transport pod to fall on me, and I know this is a dangerous area. I don't even know what weapon I'm running there, but, you know, what is that weapon? I'm going to have to look at these weapons, chat, because I really wanted a shotgun. Shotgun wanted. I want a heavy power weapon shotgun that's not an exotic. Bungie, come on now. Get those designers at the table and talk about a shotgun that goes into the heavy slot that's not an exotic, as well as a bow. We need some diversity. Get us some diversity. Now, I need to check these weapons. What am I wearing? Oh, Touch of Malice. Okay, I recognize it now. Look at the gun in your hands, Ransom. That's me. I wanted to fill out the catalyst for Touch of Malice.
Cabal have no limits. Then let's give them some.
And I did work yesterday on a sword, and I got off camera, and I did really get the, you know, the catalyst filled out from the one that's from Duality. I got that completed, and I was glad to get it completed because I'd had that for a long time, and the catalyst had not been completed. So, you know, I'm glad to get it done. Heavy. I'm opening the heavy crate. But yeah, the recipe for success, Destiny's recipe for success. Sometimes you have to find it. You have to find what might be the recipe for you. Because sometimes, you know, somebody else's recipe might not be to your liking. It might have too much pepper sauce. You know, just could have something that you say, no, I don't like this. And I have definitely tried out, you know, the famous streamer builds, right? I have gone in, the Lark, hello. I have gone in and tried like famous streamer builds. And I have found that maybe, look at those guys in there behind the wall. I have found that often the famous streamer build might not be for me. Ah, look at her. Now this weapon is so dangerous because it weakens you, you know, I don't know. They're going to have to do K-Fizz, Lark. They're going to have to do a lot more to Touch of Malice for me to feel comfortable with it.
Yeah, it still feels like it's killing you.
You know, it weakens you. I'm coming. Here's Johnny. He had no patience. Impatient. Party of one. Your table is ready. I want a shotgun. Shotgun needed in aisle 2. Oh, I missed him? What happened? charged with blight. Does it stay that way? I haven't used it enough. Now, I'm going to confess. Dwight! Hello, hello. I'm going to say that I chased Touch of Malice for a long time. From the time Touch of Malice launched to when I got it a few months back, I chased it. And I was so close, but I'll tell you what happened. Here's what happened. I played on an Xbox for a very good while in Destiny. In fact, when I launched into Destiny, I was on an Xbox, and I was working, at one point, I was working to get Touch of Malice from the raid, King's Fall. And then I just swapped over. I swapped over to PlayStation because of the controller. I definitely like the controller better for PlayStation. And so I swapped over. Woo, that almost got me. I'm going to run through my little shield here. This is a very rowdy gang of Cabal. Cabal, you're rowdy. I'm going to need everyone to calm down. And I'm going to need some better weapons. Better weapons needed. Better weapons needed. Let's pound this old Cabal. Pound this turtle. This is a snapping turtle. Get your snapper out of here, turtle. Wow, how many of them are parachuting in? And where's your parachute? You're missing a parachute, buddy. I don't like the look of this one with the flamethrower. All right, we got a few. We got a few. Get out of here, Cabal.
The Cabal will retreat without their
Cheerios, my gosh, it's good to see you, buddy. It is so good to see you.
That's another fight for another day.
All right, let's give out some commendations. Oh, man, everybody went fancy. Why don't I have a pumpkin on? Because I switched over to Callus, and I put his favorite color on, purple. How did I do? 90. Here's Johnny, did 146. Here's Johnny. You were awesome, buddy. Dodos. Dodos. All right, let's get out of here because Vol needs to pick up a couple of bounties. And I'm for that. Get paid for what you do. You know it's my motto.
Just go to space. I can pick him up with the app. Hang on there.
All right. The Lark, I want to go in and I want to try to finish up the last little bit. I think I'm supposed to get some things from Eris that I haven't completed. But mostly just running around, Lark. What have you got in mind? Come in and play with me, Lark. Come and hang out. Dwight. I know Dwight's been playing some again, and it's good to see Dwight back in the game. I wish we could see K-Fizz back in the game. Because it was always a pleasure to play with K-Fizz. I know the real world sometimes steps in. It sometimes steps in, and you just can't do, you know, everything that you want to do. All right, let me know when you're ready, Vol.
I'm ready.
But let's see what this says. I really felt like when Eris, you know, got rid of... gosh, I've got a lot of seasonal challenges. Get final blows with primary ammo and ritual activities. Oh, K-Fizz, Havoc tried to download it because Ark moved over to the Unreal Engine 5. And I know that Havoc was trying to get it to load last night. And it kept saying unavailable. And K-Fizz, it looked phenomenal. Tell us about it. How is it? All right, now I need to let's warm up on another one of those. Vol just got his picked up, and I need to change
Yeah.
weapons out.
I need to finish that thing too. The strikes for the part of the haunted thing. What's it? That's part of that seal.
All right, we're going to the Helm for the witch season of the witch.
No, the one we were working on the other day, we were doing gambits and strikes and things, and it was moving so slow. I think I'm at 38%.
Oh, you're picking up candies.
No. Let me read it to you what it is.
Lark, he's still in bed. Havoc is still in bed, and he probably won't be up till 2 o'clock. I think he was playing Spider-Man or something last night. I think he was on his computer playing something. I know that he had tried, like K-Fizz, he had kept trying to get the Ark, and he couldn't get it to activate. And then K-Fizz just let us know that it was at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. that the Ark. And I loved Ark. I've got, or I did have pet velociraptors that I was crazy about in Ark. I played Ark for a very long time. But I still have some missing things off the table that I need to get. I have this I need to pick up. And this one I need to get. There's a few things here I need. But let's see. Can I speak to any of the holo projectors? Because I do want to get this caught up and get it completed. I need those final cards. Dwight, what are you playing right now? But I do need to, Vol and I could use someone in here. We could use someone. Is there anything that I need to delete here? Clean it up. I got to clean it up. I'll take 39 candies. I can trade those in for bags later. Now let me see. There might not be any missions here. No, interact. Is there anything here? No, there's nothing. I'm beginning to think that I may have completed them.
Oh, sister.
No.
Look at how far we've come. I was always destined to become a queen, and you a knight. Just like that facile human game you like so much.
Chess?
Knights are so powerful there, agile and unpredictable. But there's only a thin line between the knights and the pawns. Do you know which side you're on? Ah, now the witness. There's a king with vision. It has an end in mind, and it knows what that means.
Ooh.
Your game has always been the attack and trade, the thrill of victory and the agony of retreat. When the means is violence, you're happy to no end. But this game isn't fought to the last knight standing, or even the queen. It ends when the king has no moves left. Not endless fighting, but the end of fighting.
Ooh.
Let me go on. You've got other problems wherever you are. You've been locked out of your own castle. Mortal for the first time in millennia. As someone recently back from the dead, I sympathize. But before you move to retaliate, just check. What will it mean to be a knight after the game has ended?
Wise words. Wise words. I'm going to have to go back and replay the digital and just listen to what Savathun had to say. That was for her sister, Sivu Arath. Sivu Arath. Frightening words. She really just foreshadowed, word of the day, foreshadow. She just foreshadowed what's going to be coming. You know, like, what are you going to be when you're not really on the same level as the king? Or you have, you know, that equality with the king. Or you simply banish the king. Knock him over. Knock him off. Get rid of him. That was a frightening little bit. That was frightening right there. And I loved it. I loved it. I will go back and listen to that again late night on this recording. All right, Val, are you ready?
Yep, ready.
All right, let's go in and just do another. I want to do another strike to warm up. I guess I needed to do 3 of these. I've got 1 down, 2 more to go. Now, wait a minute. Did I change my weapons? No. Touch of Malice, where am I on your catalyst? I'm at 30%. But I want a shotgun, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. And auto rifle, the Abyss Defiant. Okay, everybody wins. They left me messages. It's Abyss Defiant. I wanted Abbas, you know, the head of the nunnery. But it's Abyss, and I will go with that. Okay, what gun? What gun do I want? Man, oh man, I would like to use another shotgun. I'm going to use this, and I'm really happy. What have I got in here? Bonuses to guarding with swords. I'm going to go solar. Let's go in. Let's get in. And chat, if somebody wants to join with me, definitely come on in. Come on in. But I'm going to have to work on that Touch of Malice. I need to work on it. And I got to get it completed. Touch of Malice. Lark, have you read about how, you know, Twitch is going to allow multi-streaming again? Dwight, have you read about it? It seemed really interesting. You know, I used to do multi-streaming, and then I had to quit it. Oh, Nessus, I like this place. Wow, I think everybody bought that ship. I think everybody. I did, you know, spend some money on that Sparrow that's out at the Eververse store. But not real money, in-game Bright Dust. And the ship is also available for Bright Dust. You saw Vol flying it.
Please allow me to help you with your invasion of the Insight Terminus.
Hello, Failsafe. You're familiar with this place.
Oh yes, quite. The Vex were very active there when the Exodus Black first arrived on Nessus.
The Vex that murdered my crew came from there.
I'm sorry that you have to relive those memories.
It's alright. It's only taken me a few centuries to suppress them.
Gotta get that Harpy up there. Vile creature. Your programming's bad, Harpy. Why can't we spread a virus to them? They're like semi-computer, although I think they're organic. I do believe they are organic. Wow, Sunshot. I mean, is there a better hand cannon? You know, I know Thorn is going to get really good, right? He got me. He got me. Why didn't I get my sword up? I was busy fooling around doing something else. Stop fooling around. We gotta win this war. We will win it, Guardians. We will. To a certain degree, right? Running on empty. Oh, that felt good. A shotgun in the hands of a Titan. Yeah, there's nothing better. There's nothing better. Now remember, you can step off this plate and it will stop, you know, bringing down the gate, the barricade, the blockage, the Vex wall, the, you know, impedance to our progress.
Guardian, I'm making the elimination of Kargan your priority on this operation. His crew
Thank you, Savala. Thank you for having faith in us.
He's mostly targeting Vex installations.
Baggy boy, how are you, buddy?
Removing him can only strengthen our position. Put him down.
Baggy boy, we're running around. We're doing a few strikes. We might do some haunted lost sectors. You're welcome to join.
I have good news.
Oh, thank you, Lark. Thank you for
And
that.
bad news.
Give us the good news first.
The good news is that Kargan is killing Vex by the dozen.
All right. What's the bad news?
Kargan has almost complete control over the Vex Gate network. I predict
Now, you gotta
several
shoot
detachments
Kargan
of
and get him to
Cabal over
move.
The next few minutes.
Wonderful.
Get out of here, Kargan. Finally, I got him.
There's got to be a way to get through here. Failsafe, any ideas?
I believe Centurions will possess the means to remove the Vex block and grant you ingress.
This is Valgahusk. Valgahusk. Get out of here, Valgahusk. Drop the orb and we're gonna need you to leave. Ooh, I was afraid that Cabal transporter pod was gonna fall on my head. Ooh.
Nice work, Captain. But you're gonna need one
Not
more.
today, Bob Hatchet. Watch out, Vol, for the turtle transport pod. Got him. Don't go through the middle. Don't go through the middle. Running on empty. Ooh. Oh no, it's Bob Hatchet. I had my button. I had this button pulled. I was trying to block. I should have just dropped the orb and taken them down. Showed them what the light can do. Guardian down. Guardian down. It's Killer Clown. Ugh, clowns are absolutely so spooky. If you've hung out with me, Guardians, you know I talk about this experience I had at Ringley Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus when I was younger. My parents thought, oh, what a fantastic idea. We will go to the circus. Now remember, I lived in a very secluded, protected area. So we had to drive for probably like 5 hours to get to the circus. and maybe more. You know, it was like, I think it was like an overnight trip. But we made it. We made it to the circus, and I remember being in the big top, and the clowns came out.
Here's Kargan.
I was young. I was young, and I was absolutely horrified. Those were the monsters of my nightmares come to life, facing me. They were facing me. And yeah, I was scared. I was very scared. Now, I don't think scared is a word. You know, it's just something that I saw on a British television series where they hunt ghosts. And, you know, they're ghost hunters. And I thought it was just fun to see this British woman be scared. So I kind of borrowed it. I borrowed it. But is it a word? I don't know if it is or not. Chat, is it a word? Baggy Boy, what are you up to? Baggy Boy, we need to get that strike, and we need to get, or the raid, and we need to get everybody in, you know, early. So that it will work out with you. Shout out to all of our guardians in England, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, the Netherlands, Belgium. Hello to you, Belgium. Oh, I think they've realized that, you know, clowns are scary. Clowns are so scary.
You keep doing that, and he's really gonna want you dead. Just saying.
Ugh, watch them come for me. They have one goal. They want me gone. I'm not leaving. I am not leaving. But I don't know, Baggy Boy. You're staying late. We need to get it together. I'll talk to Vol about it and see if we can get it together. But the clowns, I don't know. My parents, you know, I don't think they were aware that I was, you know, horrified of them. But I remember that clown got close, and there were a lot of them. They came out and blossomed. It wasn't just one clown, it was many clowns. There might have been dozens of them. But I remember thinking, wow, you know, these are monsters coming for me. And I was screaming and hollering, and they had to get me up. They had to get me up. I remember them, you know, like my dad saying, oh, we're leaving. And he took me out of here, and we went over and looked at elephants. And that calmed me down because I wanted to feed peanuts to the elephants. I was young. Baggy Boy says, I don't mind staying late the next couple of days, not doing much. Is it a fall break over there, Baggy Boy? Shout out to all of our guardians in India. Namaste. And, you know, for people who do sign language, I know one thing. Llama. Actually, I studied sign language, but I was, you know, younger, probably about 14, 15. And I've just forgotten it because I never had to use it.
We're here, stranger.
I need to get back.
You can call me Elsie.
I need to get back into, you know, brushing up, learning it, you know, starting with my ABCs.
I prefer ghosts.
I need to just start with my ABCs and try to learn it.
Despite our best efforts, the Vex gate within remains active.
You're on a break for a week.
Destroying it loses us a vital link to the Vex. A story for another time.
Breaks are
perhaps.
good.
Now,
You feel
we need to
refreshed
focus
when
on
you go
stopping
back.
any further incursions from the portal.
I was thinking about my school days. I was walking in the park yesterday, and I was just talking about my school days and so many fantastic, influential teachers. Switchblade Susie, I see right through you. So many influential, fantastic teachers. You know, I had the same teacher. This is just a fact. I had the same teacher in the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grades. I grew up with this teacher. She was phenomenal. She was exceptional. You know, just felt like family, and really still think of her often, crazy about her. She gave me a book. She sent me a book a few years back that I had loved in her classroom. Now, this was a teacher, you know, that just really had a big impact. So shout out to all the teachers and all the good you do. I used to have someone that came into chat that I was crazy about named Melanie. And Melanie, if you're still listening, you know, we miss you, Melanie, and I hope that you're okay. I hope that you're okay. I know Dom, who you see me play with, Dom. He was a big, huge fan of Melanie. As we all were. So, Melanie, I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're okay. Now, we're pushing on harder into this mess of just awfulness. You know, is this ice drinkable? Is this a source of water? I'm wondering if it is. I'm wondering if it is. It took a while to get that to activate. Now, something was definitely up on my sword activation. Oh, sorry, Mr. Killer Clown. I didn't mean to get you with my sword. And luckily now, I still have my mask on, but I have completed everything for the Halloween. Well, you know, it's not called Halloween in game, but I have completed it.
I'm sure wherever he is, he's laughing at us.
Wherever he is, we know where Clovis Bray is. He's holed up in the bottom of Braytech Sciences on Europa. I want him unplugged. Remove him from his battery pack. And put him on a ship out of here.
Any amount is enough. You've done far more than most.
And it's only just begun. Little Light.
Little Light. Don't call him Little Light. He's asked you time and time again not to be called Little Light. He don't like that. Ghosts don't like Little Light. My character is absolutely all over the place. Get out of here. All right, I'm moving on. Reloading. But, yeah, so teachers, fantastic, because they can really influence for good, bad, indifferent. Teachers, I hope you realize the power you have to shape someone's life. You just have a lot of power, and I wish that we were better to teachers. You know, our society they need better pay. They need more support. They need it all. Get out of here. They think that we are the target practice. Don't they realize this is the circus and we are practicing on them? They need to know that. You know, they've given us a little circle to stand in and we're throwing darts. We're throwing darts. I want the big teddy bear in the back. Give me the big teddy bear. Sunshot has such a big hit box. It's really just exceptional. Woo, they're out to get me. All that they want is another headshot. They're out to get me. Wow, Sunshot just so good. We're moving on. We're moving on. Oh, Baggy Boy says in the UK a few months ago, teachers went on strike about their pay and working conditions. Baggy Boy, how did it turn out?
We've reached the portal.
You know what to do.
Not the portal. Yes, the portal. Wait, I'm going to do this. She didn't like that. She got me. Ooh, she got me good. Heavy, heavy on the field. Oh, you had substitute teachers? It's always hard for a substitute teacher to step in. I believe because they don't really, know exactly what's been going on. I stayed there too long. That's on me. That's on me. Now, I should have had... Would that have activated some of the arc weapons? Now, what is the bonus to guarding with swords? What is the bonus? I want to know. What? Give me the details of the bonus. Just don't say there's a bonus. Can I buy a new vacation home? Or can I just take a vacation? Give me what... I want details, Bungie, of what the bonus is. Oh, you have hate in your heart, sir. You have hate in your... Look, and your friends did the same thing. Wow, they're hating on me. Ma'am, you'll need to see a therapist because you're carrying around a lot of bad attitude. And I don't like you, Mr. Hobgoblin. You seem thirsty for my demise. For my demise. Thirsty for my demise.
That's the last of them, Elizabeth.
I got an exotic.
Riddance, evil bastards. Until next time.
Alright, I feel like that was okay. I did goof up, and it's okay to goof up. You know, sometimes you're just going to stumble, you're going to fall, but, you know, dust yourself off and get back at it. Get back at it. All right, now, Vol, you're looking good. I think that's a Callus color shader, and I am wearing a Callus helmet. I had 105, Killer Clown had 92, Vol 77. That was a good balance there. Let's see what this one is. I made this one. This is Subsistence, and Surrounded. And I do have the special memento on it. You know, I'm a fan of this, Dwight. I am a big fan of this color shader on all the Crota's end weapons. I like it. Dan Gaming, absolutely, buddy. Let me get us out of here. We'll back out. Dan, you come on in. You come on in because I need friends. I need friends to hang out with.
I've just now got to 50% of that thing. That's just ridiculous.
Is it collecting candies?
What does that mean?
But what does it say? What did you just get to 50% on?
It says complete ritual activities including strikes, gambits, and crucibles for the occult ritual event challenge. Are you there?
Dan, remember that we are live. We are live in 43 different countries around the world, so we keep chat clean. Chat is clean, but definitely come in and talk. I love to hear from you. Just no cuss words. All right, now say that again, Vol. Say it again.
Let me go open it back up again. It's a Festival of the Lost event. It's a challenge. It says complete ritual activities including strikes, crucible matches, and gambits. I'm at 50%. On page 4 of the
and does it say, did it say Vanguard where you could just do Vanguard?
Yeah.
All right, so we're in it. We're doing it. All right, Vol needs this, and I know Gambit also works on this, and I remember completing this. This took a while. Thank you, Real Dan Gaming, for joining up. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you to Vol. We're going back in. Vol's working on one of the Festival of the Lost activity triumphs that you have to get done. And I think these are worth like 3 or 4 points each, so it takes a while. I felt like it took hundreds, but you know, maybe it's only like 20 or 30 of them.
It's 4 for strikes and 3 for gambits.
4 for strikes. Ooh, I'd rather do the strikes than Gambit. Gambit takes a long time, so that's going to take you much longer to do Gambit. Now, probably strikes are the one thing that you can go into, Guardians, where you're not going to have to worry about your recipe, the Destiny recipe for success as much because of how the strikes, you know, they're not going to just try to overwhelm you with super powerful enemies, because this is really supposed to be for everyone. Real Dan Gaming is moving on. Moving on up. Oh, Hive Knights. Guardians. I think it would be so much fun. Now, you know I did a Halloween broadcast, a Festival of the Lost broadcast, where I actually talked about IMBD's list of 200 horror movies. Because we're in Festival of the Lost. I mean, it's spooky season. Oh, no, no. Don't swing your sword on that thing. No! Ugh, back away! God! He wants to get me! Woo! Hero of Ages! I mean, is there a better sword? I don't know.
Sub-level door is opening now.
Now, this is where Clovis Bray lives. Down in here somewhere, Clovis Bray calls this home. We need to find him. Where's that mission, Bungie? Where is that mission? Witch? What's she doing in here? We got to get rid of a witch. Don't allow them to exist in this solar system. Go back home, witches. Go back home. Although we're in Season of the Witch, so I guess they have a right to be here for a little while. Really, my sword guard is totally slowed down. I don't know. Maybe it's the animation is not activating as quickly. But I feel like they've slowed it down.
Roth's battle song emboldens her soldiers. End it.
I got one piece of ammo. Now watch out, the glass is broken right there. This drop, you know, you got to be prepared for it. I want to get this heavy. Because I want to go over and get this little... Where's he at? I see him.
Guardian down.
Why? It wouldn't activate. That is just bothersome. Why is my sword guard not activating? I mean, I tried and tried to get that to activate. Not today, Mr. Knight. This is a raunchy bunch. You're a raunchy bunch. I was robbed. I was robbed. I've been robbed. Because that sword just would not activate. Thank you, whoever shot that out. Thank you. Now, there's a bunch of witches down here that I don't like.
Thermopylae protocol progressive.
And you're one of them, ma'am.
Submine vault's locked down tight, but the maintenance shafts are just big enough to fit you and all that armor. Happy crawling.
Thank you, Anna.
I knew there was a submine housed in Europa.
Guardians, what would you rather have? The moon back, or keeping the moon, rather, or Mars back?
Submine, not in the traditional sense.
Which would it be?
It's more like a foundational AI framework they all use.
Now, I went to the top and picked up the almond, the artifact. But, you know, you can't get all of those. We're in. We are in. The vault has been opened. The way forward has appeared. Let's move along. Move along. Moving on up.
Big shrieky eye. Guardian, get gouging.
It's a big, shrieky eye. Witches. I'm coming for you, ma'am. They're gonna get you, Barbara. I gave her an extra shot just for the fun of it. Oh, she's out again? Oh, you, sir? No, sir. Get out of here. This is my playground, and you're not invited. These monkey bars are my own. Now, I have knocked myself. I don't even think they allow them on playgrounds anymore because they were so dangerous. Monkey bars, merry-go-rounds. I mean, we'd have that merry-go-round doing 100 miles an hour. At least I'm getting plenty of heavy here.
No, I've run sims on this before. I never got it to work right.
Your grandfather seems confident he can rebuild Rasputin's core systems.
Yeah, only Red's not just code, Osiris. He developed personhood. Autonomy.
Personhood.
I don't want to take that from him.
Don't take it from him.
Drifts in limbo. But with this, the war mind can find what he once was. Sometimes, that opportunity...
You did great, Dan. You did great, buddy. Everybody looks so good. 115, 97 for Real Dan Gaming, 54 for Vol. We're going into the next one. Vol's working on this, really trying to get it completed. He's trying to get that season of the Lost completion. And I don't blame him. I wanted that completed, and I finished mine last week. But I wanted that thing done. I wanted it done. And so I did get it completed. Now, Guardians, I'm having some green tea with lemon. It's cooled off a bit, but definitely my tea's cooled off a bit, and the weather's cooled off a bit. So I've got double cooling. But stay hydrated. You know, if you're gaming, stay hydrated. It's going to be just an absolutely perfect day outside where I'm at. 78 degrees. And exceptionally beautiful.
And it looks like they have Imperial.
I know that I will need to, I need to walk in the park.
Holiday runs a door-to-door service. I've dropped you close to the entry point.
And lucky for me, she also.
But lots of sunscreen, Although the sun gives you vitamin D, where you're told it gives you vitamin D.
Low bar to clear, but I'll take the compliment.
Right here is what I want. This little guy. Deploy Ghost. Now, once it leaves your hand, it should be activated. The heavy crate has been opened. Now, do I have this set up? And keep the Scions away from this. You don't want the Scions here. Keep them away. Oh man, look at me talking about the perfect recipe, and here I am. I don't have this set up correctly. See that guy right there? We can't let him in. You know, he will disrupt what your ghost is doing. And we don't want disruptions. There should be no disruptions, and I'm unanimous in that. Now they fall out of a hole back here, right here. There it is. See that little black space? That's where they're coming from. All right, I think the way forward has opened.
You're on the right track. Keep drilling down. You'll hit gold soon enough.
We're picking up big energy.
We're
spikes
going for
below your
gold?
feet. Odds are good.
Go for the
That's where
gold.
commander is.
Crow, I don't think I'm ever really going to, I don't know. Will Amanda come back? Will she find love with Crow? She will have lost her memory, but, recently, she's gone. So, will everybody say, you're Amanda, and, here's your life that we digitize so she can rebuild her memories. I don't like this strike as much as others. You've heard me talk about it because of all these shielded enemies. Wow, and it got me anyway. Get out of here, shielded enemy. Oh, that's a cheat screen. That's what that is, a cheat screen.
Guardian down.
I'm coming, Real Dan Gaming. I'm coming, buddy. Just hang on. All right, we've got one more. One more. I'm gonna get him good. I don't like you, Hobgoblin. I do not like you. Someday, we're going to face Vex that are much more challenging, that have good programming, and we're going to be in trouble. You know, there's going to be armies of wyverns. And then there's going to be a lot of other bad news. I cannot believe it jumped and eluded the throw. All right, it got me. It got me. A turtle transport pod, a TTP. What are the bonuses? You know, I feel like as we're taking damage, we should heal. Watch it pound on me. It's eventually going to break through this. Where's the orb carrier?
Guardian down.
Okay, here's an orb. Let's hope he stays still. That got him. That got him. All right, now we go on to the important phase. Man, oh man, I remember the first time I ever journeyed down here. We were looking for the captain of the Exodus ship, you know, that Nessus is all based on, failsafe. And we found nothing good down here, failsafe. Nothing good was found here. And failsafe will, I don't think failsafe will ever leave. I just don't think she's ever going to leave here. You know, if we say, hey, why don't you come back to the tower? We'll install you somewhere, you know, really great. You can interact with Guardians and the folks of the tower. I don't think she's going to leave here because she was designed, programmed. Her one main purpose was the protection and safety of her crew. And no, we're not really going to see her. We're not really going to see Failsafe ever leaving this place. And I don't like that for her. I don't like that for her. Could we go in and like do a little bit of hocus pocus? On her programming? Is it possible that we go in and make her think that she has that the people of the tower are her crew? I just want her to have peace. I want Failsafe to be at peace, and I just am wondering if that could have been done.
At this point, seems like we should just let the Vex take care of these scions themselves. This is their territory, after all.
And if they're not successful? Or worse, what if they are, and they use the scions to upgrade their prediction engines? It wasn't too long ago those possibilities broke you out into a cold sweat.
I know. We've just got so many enemies, and they're all enemies with each other. Would it kill them to save us the effort every now and again?
I'm with Amanda. Amanda, I like your thinking. Put them against each other. Lark, thank you so much, Lark. Thank you. I appreciate you 100% for hanging out with me, Lark. Enjoy your day. Have a good day, and I will see you soon. Lark, a fantastic supporter of the channel. Thank you, Lark. How did I do? I got 98, Real Dan Gaming 102, Vol 49. Let's go into another one. And then I too am going to need to break for lunch. I will need to break for lunch. We'll go in and do one more. Unused, hello, Sean Dath. Queen of Metal, hello. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Now look at all of this. And shout out to Dan and to Vol for hanging out with me. All right, 300. Oh man, I love this. This is such a good strike.
Around a nearby Vex structure. They haven't yet had a chance to fabricate heavy fortifications.
The Vex are agitated. Expect their interference as well.
Go show them the power of humanity's champions.
Show them what the light can do. Now watch out for the transport pods here. Because they'll get you. I know. I speak from experience because I've been got many times. I'm going to open the heavy crate. I got 12 for my sword. Get out of here. Who did that? Little Scion? Thanks for the lift. You make it so much more interesting. Oh, look at him. Wow, they're everywhere. And these are real Cabal. Don't they realize that they're in short supply? Real Cabal are in short supply. All we face these days is Shadow Legion. Got it. Wee! We're moving on. But Europa, is this water drinkable? Is it potable? Somebody leave a comment. Leave a comment. You know, we know on Titan, it's really not water. It's methane. I'm opening the heavy crate. The heavy crate has been opened. Wee! Oh man, I was tempted by the ammo. Give me the ammo. I need more ammo. I need more ammo. Yes, my fellow guardians. The taste of victory lingers upon my lips, and it is sweet. It is sweet, and I'm liking it.
Look at this. Picking apart the Vex like carrion birds. It's pathetic.
And the funny thing is here, this is not even the real, this is not the real Osiris. This is Savathun. Oh, absolutely. Let me get it for you. Let me get it for you, Queen of Metal. That should do it. That should do it right there. I'm running. I'm moving. I mean, I see we've got enemies. Enemies. We're surrounded. I'm moving on. Orbs have been created. Candy. Candy. I always think of candy corns.
This Legion's champion.
I can't eat candy corns. I can't eat them. I don't know. You know, my grandmother loved candy corns. I am not a lover of candy corns. Leave a comment if you like candy corns. Watch him stand up there and think he's going to shoot us from above. I mean, who do you think you are, Mr. Cabal? They're just falling out of the sky. What ships are up there? Where are they coming from? The command carrier. We're going to have to take that command carrier out. Wow, he went down and he went down fast. Get out of here. Get out of here.
The hunt is over. Excellent work, Guardian.
I'll let Zavala know of your
We were on a hunt. I didn't even know it. We were hunting.
feeling this loss for a while.
Exotics. I mean, the exotics seem to fall really frequently in the game right now. Unused says sometimes it's okay. You know, if you loop them all together, the candy corns, they start looking like, you know, a corn, an ear of corn. How did I do on that? 122, Real Dan Gaming 99, Vol 65. All right, let's go into the tower. And I'm going to break for lunch, and then I want to come back and hang out with you guys some more. Fun facts with friends. Oh, candy corn. You know, just line them all up in circles, and they form an ear of corn. They look just like an ear of corn. All right, let's go to the tower. I see that Hawthorne she's glowing. She's glowing. I like her bird. I do have some Elixni birdseed. I have that video coming up. Maybe I can get it on today. My Elixni birdseed. And then my final video, I think, you know, one of my final ones from the Destiny cookbook will be the spicy ramen noodle that Cade 6 loved so much. And I will do the spicy ramen noodle. I did a practice run and made it. It's, you know, it's a complex recipe. Some of the stuff, like, you make the day before. So it's complex. It's complex, the spicy ramen noodle is. Unused, I don't know. But, you know, definitely that they do form what looks like an ear of corn. But it could just be the overall look of the individual candy corn. Looks like corn, but I'm thinking that when you stack them all up and they look like an ear of corn, yeah, that could be it. It could be it. Unused, do you play the game? Are you in the game? Because we need to hang out sometime. Oh, look at this. Season of the Witch. I got something. Powerful words. And I still need 2 more. So I might be able to go and, you know, listen to something else. And look, I don't have all this arcane knowledge, so I definitely have to get that completed. There's work to be done. There is work to be done. Oh, you're in school or you're doing homework. I hear you, Unused. I hear you. That's so important. That's so important to get that stuff done. Oh, I got more lore? I used to help my nephew a lot. My nephew lived with me, and I would help him with his homework. When he was in high school, now when he went away to college, you know, he was pretty far away from me, you know, like 5 hours away, 6 hours. And so I didn't really get to help with any of his homework and that. And his homework, you know, his degree was just so far different from mine. I don't know if I could have even helped him on his homework. But when he was in high school, I did lend a hand. I would lend a hand, mainly with vocabulary. You know, I remember one of his vocabulary words was emanate. Emanate. And I did not know what emanate meant. I'm going to confess it. I didn't know what emanate meant. I had to like look it up. And now I just have a Google Assistant here where I have my Google Assistant give me, you know, words that I might be unfamiliar with. But back in the day, you know, you had to have dictionaries where you had to go physically look all that up. Now I can just ask Google, and wow. I feel like today when you're working on homework, if you come across something that you're not familiar with, Google is a major, major breakthrough. Unused, you're on right now. What's your screen name? You know, I've got to still, I've not worked on this, but I've got to work on my friends list so I can accept some of these. What's your screen name, your in-game name, Unused? All right, let's look. Shanu 11 is an 1835 Warlock Awoken running the Brood Weaver Strand subclass. This is a powerhouse. I love it. The conditional finality, the Akello submachine gun, the Cataphract GL3 Adept, and the Fundament Shell. Let's look at the Fundament Shell. I don't see a lot of people running this. Wow, this thing is fancy. This is very fancy. Using the exotic swarmers, you look absolutely great with this equipment on. I just wished it would show up. I wished it would show up. Let's try it again. It's not going to let me see you. That's just crazy town. That is crazy town. 1835. You are rocking it. I'm at 1835. We're on the same level. We're going to show them what the light can do. We will show them what the light can do, Shanu 11. Thank you for sharing that with us. All right, I am going to take a lunch break. Chat, come back later and hang out with me. I am Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. And as always, watch out for your fire team. Get those revives. Stick together. United, we can push back the darkness. And join me as I as I work my way through this, we're facing obstacles bigger than we've ever faced before. The witness is coming. He's inside the Traveler, just absolutely destroying things we know. And that battle is coming, and I'm here for it. I'm sharpening my skills. Join me, Guardians. I will see you very soon inside the gaming world of Destiny 2. Bye. Thank you, chat. Brad, join me later, buddy. I've been wondering where you at. You haven't shown up in my friends list. And I was thinking maybe you'd taken a break. But I'll be back later. Bye.